Hold on.
everything.
There is 1,000 miles of roads in this 89,000 acres?
So
This is one of the backcountry roads located in the Valle Caldera National Preserve, which is located west of Santa Fe, New Mexico. This 89,000 acre preserve used to be a ranch that was sold to a land trust, which eventually turned it over to the National Park Service to be managed as part of the National Park System, which really manages this area now under a lock and key. Even though there's nearly 1,000 miles of old logging roads and dirt roads located within this 89,000 acre area, the general public is really only allowed to get into about 3 miles of the park. There is one backcountry route that you can get a permit to go and explore an additional dozen miles or so, but there are huge areas of this park that are not available to the public. And because it requires a daily permit system that you have to be out before the park closes, you really can't go in and do multi-day explorations. And so if you can't get in with a vehicle, that just means there's large areas of this park that are off limits to almost every kind of recreation user. Seth Gaynor is a local to this area, and he has extensive experience exploring this park, and he is convinced that there is a lot of areas of this park that the public should have access to. And we invited him to be on our Defend Your Ground podcast so that you could learn more about what's in this area and join our fight to get more recreation experiences available in this park.
Hold on.
everything.
There is 1,000 miles of roads in this 89,000 acres?
So there, because of the timber roads, he calls them, there are just miles and miles of road. Obviously, not all of them are usable right now due to the fires, so much dead and down everywhere. But they keep specific roads open, the admin roads that they call them, specific roads that everyone, like fire crews will be using them right now. You have researchers, of course, that would use them. Specific ones would be used for hunters. I mean, law enforcement are able to use them. So there are certain roads, not going to be the 1,000, but there are, according to the literature, stuff that the trust has written, that there's 1,000 to 1,200 miles of these roads.
If you want to explore more areas like this, we need you to get a comment in before August 31st. The National Park Service is taking comments to develop a new general management plan for this area. We have a link in our bio where you can go and submit a comment in just a few seconds. We need you to add your voice to this process and make sure the park knows we want this area open and managed responsibly for recreation.